What is up, guys? Welcome into a brand new video. Now today we are going to be having a look how you make custom players and custom teams inside of Cricket 24. Before we get into it though, guys, if you could leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, it does massively help out the channel. And so to start off with, we start off on the home screen of Cricket 24. We then want to tab across to the Cricket Academy. So to start off with, we will make a custom team. So you just go into Team Editor, create men's team, and then you have a variety of options. So you can identify, so you could go custom team, you could call them, I don't know, let's go Middlesex. There is obviously already a Middlesex in the team, and then you could change their scorecard name. So Middlesex, shirt name. Put the same thing on there. Obviously when you go into this setting, if you are on console, your actual kind of keyboard typey thing will pop up, but I'm on PC, so that'll be different. So you could change the grading. You could be first class, international, or other. I usually keep them all at other, just to keep them all in the same place. It just makes it easier to sort out. Change the logo to whatever you want. So if you want to be, change it to the New South Wales. There are some kind of not custom ones, but so you could go for get ones that are already in the game, or you could scroll down all the way to the bottom. And there are just some kind of blank ones that you can just put in. So like Devil, Wolf, anything like that. You can change it to change the commentary name as well. To anything that they've got in there, and then obviously change the primary colors that pop up on the scorecard, and again that should change there. So you can customize it as much as you would like. So I can change that to black, can I? And there we go. Now uniforms, you can create your own. You can just go into there, change the manufacturer, again change the colors, different things like that. Put your logo on there if you wanted to, use team colors for the jumper, and then put the club logo on there as well. Again, change the font, change the different how you want the numbers and names on the back to look, change your trouser color, change your hats, the helmet color for the team. Again, batting gloves, if you want people to have their own batting gloves, then just keep them as the players. Whether they have an arm guard while playing for the team, and then the batting pad colours. Or what you could do is you could copy a uniform from another. So you can't do this for licensed teams. So for instance, I can use the India one because it's not actually on there. Nepal I could probably do. That's fine. I don't know how many are licensed. Kuwait, Kenya isn't, so Kenya can be done. Jersey can be done, or you can go across to some of the domestic teams and change it in there. As long as they're not licensed, you can copy over their kit. That's fine. You can change the home stadium, so you can go for a new home stadium. You can change it to anything really. So let's say you want it to be the Oval, and you want to change the Oval to, I don't know, let's say Lords, because it's Middlesex. So they'll now play at what's called Lords, but it will actually be the Oval ground. Now, to add players in, what you got to do is you got to go on Manage Squad. You go Options, Add Player, and then you can just start adding players in. So Elgar, Ryan Rickleton, Ben McDermott can go in, Shea Hope can go in. Folks, lots of keepers in here. So you just add as many as you want. If you do want to search, all you got to do is press X or square, then you can filter it, and then you can search for the surname. So maybe I want to go Stokes, and that should bring up Ben Stokes, and then I just add him into the team. Now what you can do is then you go into your lineups, and you can set your lineup of how you want it to. So if you want those two to swap over. If you want to have a new lineup, so say you want an ODI lineup instead of your test one, and then you can change it around in there. That's kind of how you set up a custom team. It's relatively simple to do. I download most of mine for the community, but say if I'm doing like a 10 over challenge and I want to go against a bunch of tail enders, then I'll just make up a team and do it that way. If there's an international team that you want to do, then probably just download it off the community rather than trying to make your own. But for instances that you just want to have a completely custom team, maybe you want to have an absolute God Squad playing online, this is going to be the best way to do it. Now, if you want to manage the team again, you want to change it over, you just go into manage men's teams, you go all the way across to custom, and then you can see Middlesex is just there. Or if you want to edit any of the teams that you've already got in the game, so for instance, England or anything like that, you can go and change their test lineups, change their ODI lineups, T20 others, create a new lineup if you just want to have a team of batsmen or a team of bowlers or something like that. You change the home stadiums over. I don't think you can do the identity. No, you can't. Not for licensed teams. You can't change that over, which is slightly annoying. Now, to make a custom player, very similar. You go into player editor. You can change their first name. You can change their second name, date of birth. Again, it doesn't really make a massive difference. What they have on the back of their shirt number. I'll change mine to 13. What commentary name you want them to have, and where they were born. This doesn't actually affect who they play for. It really doesn't mean anything. You can copy an appearance from other players that you've got in here. So say I want them to look like, I don't know, whoever this is. So if you want an Alistair Cook remake or something like that. Now, this is really handy. You're going to manage associate teams. You could put them in the team. We'll find the custom team that we made earlier, and we've added them to that Middlesex squad. Again, you can change the appearance, make them taller. Don't make them too tall. They will get injured all the time. So anything over kind of 6'7", I think, and they get injured a lot. So I'd be careful of that. And again, you can change beard, hairstyles, give them a tattoo, glasses, shoes, socks, usual stuff. Change their personality of how they actually play, all round and right, opener, change how they bowl and different things like that. Now, you can just, there's no easy way to just add these skills on. So you literally just have to do it manually and just go through one by one and just add all of these up. Now, you think you can forget about the fielding? Do not, because they will drop everything and not be able to throw. So make sure that once you've done all of this and the special shots, go across and you can scroll with the right stick and make sure you up the fielding as well, so they're not completely useless when you're actually playing with the players. Again, set their proficiencies, change their equipment, change their bats if you wanted to. Let's go for a New Balance bat, and then if you've already used a player, you go back in and look at their statistics from when you've played with them, as long as it's a custom player. Otherwise, it will show other statistics on players that are already in the game. Now, say you've downloaded a player and you want to change them slightly. What you want to do is you want to go into manage player. Remember, you cannot do this. So say Steve Smith is actually in the game. So you can change his statistics, but you can't change his batting style or his name or anything like that, because he is obviously in the side. You can't change any of his statistics. They are what they are. But if I say I've downloaded this Rohit Sharma, I know Rohit Sharma's also licensed, completely forgot. Is Virat? I don't think Virat is. So no, I could change all of Virat's stats, personality, how he bats. I could probably put some of his stats down and things like that, because I think he's rated a little bit too high on this game. So yeah, that's relatively how you do it. There's not much else there. The only thing that I will say, again, if you want to go in and create a custom stadium, you can do that, but it's quite difficult. It loads in and then you have different things that you can change, but just have a play around with it. So this is kind of the screen that you get, and then you can move, you can edit the object, you can change the stadium shape, you can change the presets of how you want the stadium to look, the pitch square if you just want one pitch on there, the grass, different things like that, and then you can save it and obviously add it to your custom team if you wanted to. But guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I very much hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. If you do have any issues, let us know down in the comments below. That would be fantastic. But I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.